What's the best advice they've given you?
Mm, just remember that you're the prize at all times.
Boom.
Best advice.
Controlling. Yes, he is. Will he put his hands on a female? Yes, he will. Would he put his hands on a male producer or anything? Yes, he will.
What's the best advice they've given you? Just remember that you're the prize at all times. Boon best advice. Is he controlling? Yes. He is. Will he put his hands on a female? Yes. He will. Would he put his hands on a male producer? Anything? Yes. He will. In the glitzy realm of Tinseltown scandals, brew behind the scenes. And today we're diving head first into the eye of the storm. Brace yourselves for a jaw-dropping exposed on none other than the Harvey dynasty. Lori Harvey, the alias apparent, has shattered the silence, illuminating the darker corridors of Hollywood. But what's this about her stepfather, the renowned Steve Harvey, dipping his toes into the murky waters of scandal, alongside music mogul Diddy? Intrigued? Yet hold on to your seats, folks, because the revelations are about to hit like a tidal wave. Speculation swirls like a tempest in a teapot, suggesting Steve Harvey might have compromised his principles for the tantalizing promises of fame and fortune offered by Diddy. What did you say? The notion that Steve, a man known for his integrity, could have veered off the moral compass for trans gains, has tongues wagging in disbelief. But as the saying goes in Hollywood, truth is often stranger than fiction. All right, I got to take some time to address this hill. Lori Harvey, a fixture in the gossip columns for her high-profile romances, finds herself at the heart of this scandalous narrative. Was her involvement with Diddy merely a pawn in a larger game orchestrated by the music mogul? Whispers suggest her dalliance with Diddy may have been a calculated move, a strategic maneuver in the grand scheme of Diddy's machinations. The allure of the Harvey name, coupled with Lore's undeniable magnetism, paints a picture of a carefully crafted diversion, a distraction engineered for Diddy's transient satisfaction. Didn't Diddy's son date her? Yes. That cannot be true. Eyewitnesses, like voyeurs peering through the keyhole of fame, observe the palpable intimacy between Lori and Diddy. Cheek kisses, whispered conversations, and tender gestures painted a vivid tableau of intrigue. Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy. Notice her arm is on the back of his chair, yet amidst the glamour, it became evident that Diddy's affections were fleeting, his gaze soon shifting towards Lori's father, Steve Harvey. It seems few could resist the allure of spending steamy nights with Lori, yet sources suggest Diddy did just that, allegedly striking a clandestine deal with Steve. But what could prompt Steve Harvey, the epitome of self-made success, to entertain such propositions? Lil Rod, an industry insider privy to the distribution of wealth and influence, hints that the allure of Diddy's offer a coveted Grammy win in exchange for certain agreements. So I just keep going through. And but D, I'll tell you something too. Haters motivate me, cause when they talking about me, that means I'm doing something for a man driven by an insatiable hunger for acclaim. Such a proposition might have seemed like a fan bargain, too tempting to resist. The most shocking revelation, however, is Steve's alleged willingness to offer his own daughter as part of the deal. The saga takes a twisted turn as whispers of a love triangle involving Diddy, Lori, and Justin. Comes Diddy's son emerged from the shadows of speculation. Reports of matching outfits in public outings fueled the rumor mill, casting a shadow of doubt over the nature of their relationships. Was Lori Harvey merely a pawn in a game of familial intrigue? Her affections traded like currency between father and son. 249 Diddy is 49 years old. Oh man, that is a 27 difference for months. Lori Harvey vehemently denied these salacious rumors, dismissing them as ludicrous fabrications spun by the voracious gossip mill of Hollywood. In an interview with the news, she once again found herself compelled to set the record straight, refuting claims of romantic entanglements with both Diddy and his son. Absolutely not true, she asserted, her tone firm and resolute. I've even heard that I'm attracted to women at one point. So you know there's been a lot of different things, a lot of stories, a lot of misconceptions. But behind the scenes, a different narrative was beginning to unravel. Sources close to Lori Harvey revealed a startling revelation that shook the very foundations of Tinseltown. It appears that after her courageous decision to expose Diddy's alleged crimes to the public, Laura's once unwavering loyalty to her family began to run. Rumors suggest that she no longer wishes to keep quiet, blaming her stepfather, Steve Harvey, for the tumultuous events that have unfolded. When it comes to dating, Lori ain't got a damn thing. According to insiders, Lori believes that Steve Harvey, contrary to his public persona of integrity and wisdom, may have engaged in a sinister transaction with his friend Diddy, using her as a bargaining chip. She feels like merchandise, like she was sold to the highest bidder, one source divulged, painting a portrait of familial betrayal and exploitation. Be like, hey, like, what you doing, you? Yeah, you shake out of it. And maybe be like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm tripping, I'm good. Regardless, this shocking revelation sheds new light on the enigmatic figure of Steve Harvey, whose public image as a beloved comedian and mentor now stands in stark contrast to the allegations swirling in the shadows of Hollywood. But perhaps this darker side of Steve Harvey shouldn't come as a complete surprise, especially considering recent criticisms leveled against him by none other than the irreverent Cat Williams in a scathing diatribe on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast. Cat Williams pulled back the curtain on the alleged imaginations of Steve Harvey, accusing him of plagiarism and betrayal. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal? Cat Williams jokey said it don't line up. Williams alleged drawing parallels between his own experiences of theft and the purported actions of Steve Harvey. But the most standing accusation came when Williams insinuated that Steve Harvey actively sabotaged the career of the late Bernie Mac, a beloved icon of comedy. Then you asked why you not a movie star. I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same that hated on Bernie. With this same thing, these revelations cast a shadow of doubt over Steve Harvey's carefully curated image, exposing the underbelly of ambition and betrayal lurking beneath the surface. And if Cat Williams' claims are to be believed, then perhaps Lori Harvey's suspicions about her stepfather's involvement in her own ordeal are not unfounded. You know what I wanted at 21, I don't want at 25, right? I don't even know her anymore. No, as the scandalous saga unfolds like a dark melodrama on the streets of Hollywood, whispers of Lori Harvey's retaliation against her stepfather, Steve, reverberate through the corridors of power sources close to the Harvey clan, suggests that Lori is not merely threatening Steve with exposure. She's wielding a metaphorical sledgehammer aimed squarely at his reputation, his career, and perhaps even his legacy. Reports indicate that Lori is seething with a potent mix of anger, betrayal, and disillusionment. She allegedly possesses a trove of incriminating evidence that could obliterate Steve Harvey's carefully constructed facade of respectability. Video recordings, audio snippets, and compromising photographs reportedly capture Steve Harvey's clandestine escapades at Diddy's infamous freak-off party, where the boundaries of legality and morality blur into a murky haze of excess and exploitation. I know what usually happens at the Diddy PTO. What we told us happened at the Diddy parties. But what exactly transpires within the shadowy confines of Diddy's lavish mansions during these notorious series? According to allegations laid bare in court filings and corroborated by eyewitness testimonies, Diddy's parties are a hedonistic playground where the rich and famous indulge their darkest desires behind closed doors. Hidden cameras, strategically placed in every room, serve as silent witnesses to a debaucherous spectacle of substances and coercion. You know so, but now they don't care. Men kissing men. And all this just crazy. At these gatherings, high-profile names from the worlds of entertainment, sports, and politics converge, lured by the promise of exclusivity and indulgence. Yet beneath the veneer of glitz and glamour lies a sinister underbelly of exploitation and abuse. Guests, unwittingly ensnared in Diddy's web of influence, find themselves entangled in a web of deceit and manipulation, their reputations hanging by a thread as damning footage captures their most intimate moments. Rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal, where he was filming everybody, right, That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that substances flow freely, facilitating a culture of excess where inhibitions dissolve like sugar in hot tea. And amidst the haze of substances, allegations of sex traffic cast a chilling PA over the festivities. Reports suggest that Diddy, surrounded by a retinue of sex workers and underage women, presides over these gatherings like a modern-day calcula, his whims law. And his power, absolute the presence of non-disclosure agreements, serves as a grim reminder of the price of admission to Diddy's twisted kingdom. Guests coerced into silence by threats of exposure and ruin navigate a treacherous landscape, where loyalty is currency and betrayal carries a heavy toll. Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties right for Steve Harvey. And snared in the machinations of his friend turned foe, the stakes couldn't be higher. Lore's purported possession of damning evidence threatens to unravel his carefully constructed empire.